Okay, how about now? Say something out. Sorry.
Hello?
Okay,
Well,
now we're getting audio. Okay,
all right.
so whatever you just said, say it all again.
All right. So where we left off, where we left off was the party had fought some snakes and found a fairy dragon in a locked magical cage that they couldn't get at open. Fairy dragon told them where they might be able to get a key, and they were off on the way. Now we're missing a couple players. Revlor, Burrow, and Camino del Rio's players are all unavailable this evening. Not sure when they will be back. Hopefully soon. Um, so we will be forging forward. We do have a new player, Daniel, with us, and our fearless leader Brian has joined us for the evening, and we'll be introducing their characters as soon as possible. All right.
You're our fearless
So
leader tonight. So.
yeah, well, all right. So you're heading to find the key. I believe you were told to go to somebody, look for somebody.
We killed some snakes. We found a fairy dragon in the cage. Fairy dragon says, "Hey, get me a key to get me out of here." So we're trying to find the jet and get out of jail free key.
Yeah, yeah. So you were gonna head to Tellamy Hill, but on your way, looking to go to Tellamy Hill, you ran into a situation as it got a little too dark. Found yourselves having to find a little camping spot for the evening because well, night came on rather quick. You ever seen them cartoons where the sun just kind of goes down? Something like that. Now, find a nice little spot to camp, start setting up. Goes about doing typical things the Camino does. Revlor starts gathering firewood. Uh, Earl would be encouraging him, telling him how good of a job he was at getting the firewood. Uh, Compliment him, not getting angry and overly, you know, breaking the sticks or something. I don't know. The rest of you are left at camp to set up camp. However, you come from a carnival and ain't really got a lot to set up. What you find yourselves doing is gathering, a couple of you moving a large rock or, rolling a rock or rolling a piece of log or something someplace close to where you plan to build your little fire. Um, do either of you have anything in particular you want to do while the rest of the group is doing their multiple things?
Uh, while they're doing their multiple things, Bruben is effectively he's been standing or sitting sort of towards the center of camp, literally with his head on a swivel, trying to keep aware of everything that's been going on.
Okay. All right. Soil makes himself useful and quickly digs a nice little hole for the fire pit. Um, Alan, anything you want to be doing during camp preparation?
Um, Probably just clear the area a bit, make sure there's a nothing kind of getting in our way, making sure there's a clear view for Ruben to make sure there's nothing around.
Okay. Okay. Grabbing the stick, snapping off this branch here, stomping on that tall grass there, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Great time to have a druid walk out. All right. Oh, so the rest of the party's off doing their things, gathering up wood. And I'm not sure what Camino would be doing. It would distract her. Let's say she went with them to keep them out of trouble. Because it's
Fair.
not like they're hunting;
Yeah.
they're just gathering firewood, right?
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. See, well,
It's always a good idea to split the party, especially when you're level 2.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
incredible planning.
Um, and as the lot of you gathered around the fire, snail over here. You got a fire, but that don't matter. Um, starts getting a little damp. Starts getting kind of misty. Um, fog really starts to roll in, and then you
Uh,
notice like weird pockets in the fog. Seem to be coming up out of the ground. First, they're just like you're there, like a weird bubble of fresh air inside the fog that will float up out of the ground next to you.
can we tell what this is?
Fog with bubbles.
Can we tell if there's anything causing the bubbles in the fog?
And you could make a perception check. Give you a great DC.
That's not gonna help me.
Needs to be greater. The greater DC than that.
It is definitely a greater DC than that. It doesn't take long to realize that the bubbles are getting bigger, and you're hearing them. You're hearing them as they come up out of the ground, is because they start getting bigger. Once they start getting bigger in the beach balls, you start to get a little bit worried. Um, I'll have a dexterity check from both of you, a dexterity saving throw, I mean. DC 12.
Ah, well, lovely.
Today he's moving like a mannequin too. So
Wait, I'm glitching slightly.
Are you?
I don't know. Is my camera coming through all right?
It looks fine on my end. Is that good?
All right.
Okay.
All right. So Ruben, like one of these bubbles, probably the size of a basketball, like comes up right up underneath you. And as it comes up, it catches your leg and starts to pull up on your leg. I need you to make a DC 10 strength check.
Strength check. So
Saving
athletics
throw.
or
Athletics will
saving
work.
throw. All right, they're both the
Athletics will
same.
work. All right.
Ah, yay!
All right. All right. So you start feeling this bubbles pulling you. I mean, it almost like knocks you off your feet. What do you want to do?
Ruben's going to, at this point, if this is happening like that, he's going to take off one of his right hands, revealing the shiv behind it, and just try and see if he can pop the bubble.
Okay. All right. Why don't you go ahead and make an attack on armor class 5? You should be able to hit it without a roll, right? No, you can't hit it without a roll. And you rolled a 1?
Yep.
Ouch.
Can I try to pop it for him?
Sure. Let's just do this real quick though. So Ruben, you go to pop it with your shiv and somehow manage to lose your balance. So now you're laying on your back. One foot is being held aloft by this bubble. More bubbles are popping up around you guys still. They do seem to be getting a little bit larger. Elwin?
I'm gonna. Oh,
Okay, nice.
Uh,
uh,
it just sort of takes a dagger and tries to just poke at the bubble from a distance. He doesn't know what this is, so he's just tries to pop it with the dagger.
You managed to pop it without too much of a problem. And then, of course, you make another round of the dexterity saving throws.
All right.
DC 12. Yeah, they're starting to get big. Give me a perception check. DC 15.
We have no clue what these are.
Ruben is
No
panicking
clue.
slightly because he
No
doesn't
clue.
want to fly tonight. Again.
Would this be Arcana actually? Because it feels like it's magical in nature.
So a big, like a huge one comes up under soil, and he's like in it, starts floating off, and he's freaking out. It looks a lot harder to pop from the inside as he's stretching and moving at it with his little claws and whatnot. Um, yeah,
I'll try to pop that one too, I guess, if it's still
both
within
make
reach.
your saving throws.
Huh?
All right. So you're gonna move up on where soil is and try to pop the bubble around him.
Yeah.
All right.
That would be.
Okay. You managed to pop that bubble. Go ahead
I'm
and
gonna
roll
try to
your-
catch soil as he falls, if he's
I
being
ain't that
floated up.
far up, but okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Go ahead. Give me a attack roll on armor class 10.
An attack roll?
Yeah, sure. You're just trying to catch him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
works.
think that's. What's just a generic attack roll? I'm forgetting what a generic attack roll is because I never. do-
1d20 plus. Well, it's just a general
Strength
1d20.
or dex kind of thing.
So would it just be? There you go.
Here we go.
All right. There you go. That'll work.
All right.
All right.
Do we have any idea what these are at this point? Because they're just kind of picking us up.
All right. So go ahead and give me a DC 12 strength check or saving throw. Strength saving.
A strength saving throw?
Yep.
Great.
You go to catch him and you get up under him, but as soon as he gets in your arms, you go, this little dude's heavier than you thought, and you immediately drop him. And he bumps to the ground. Looks a little upset about it. Got a
Sorry.
tear in his eye.
Sorry.
Ruben looks at Ellen and says, "Do you have any rope?"
I think I do. Actually, let me check if I still do. God, I have a lot of shit in my bag. I think I have rope. I'm just gonna say I have rope because I think I have rope.
I have an explorer's pack, and I believe our explorer's pack has rope in it, but I want to be sure to ask.
I have a Dungeoneer's pack, which probably has rope in it.
I'm checking out explorer's pack, the contents of it: backpack, bedroll, mess kit, tinderbox.
I do have
Nope.
rope.
I have one hempen rope, so I
I do
think
too.
it's. So I guess that's 50 feet of hempen rope.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, we both do. Bruben is there a tree nearby, or is it just really the snail nearby?
There's a tree right here. There's a big tree over here.
Okay. Ruben's going to try and see about tying an end of the rope around the tree over here for now.
Okay. You're
So
heading that
Ruben-
way?
Yeah,
Uh,
Ruben heads over that way.
What are you doing? Trying to figure out exactly what his plan is.
He's like, "We need an anchor point!"
Okay, true. I'm gonna go to the other tree and tie my rope around that.
Let's go ahead and
Which
make
is it?
them DC 12 dexterity saving throws. Which, of course, immediately every single one of you fails.
Oh god.
So, easy enough. Do. You can kind of get caught up in these bubbles, go floating. See the fog's thick, and it just stays thick. You kind of think you see some flashing lights off in the woods a little ways away that looks like some crap Camino would be doing to light up the thing, like fireworks or something in the fog. Who knows? Maybe they're in a fight. You don't know. But the group of you get pulled away.
So we're all in bubbles floating off now.
You know?
Oh dear.
Oh boy. That's one way to split the party.
Well, I
Yeah.
know for one thing for certain. I'm not going. I'm not going to set the inside on fire.
That would be bad. That would end very poorly.
So after a couple minutes, you come up out of the fog and you just see there's just this thick layer of just really gray fog covering the landscape. You can see some trees poking out here and there. You can see the top of the tower and some of the causeway. Um, and you seem to be floating roughly east
Uh,
in about
can we see
50.
what's in that general direction? Like where these bubbles might be taking us?
Well, to the east, eh, there's appears to be some mountains, a big fog bank. Um, some individual like smaller like hills. There's a large tree kind of north of your position. Um, but like I said, after about 15 minutes of floating to the east, away from where the party had been, the fog starts to lighten up, and as the fog starts to lighten up, you notice that the bubbles start kind of filtering down. Like kind of they kind of like start settling down towards the ground.
Right.
Um, and find yourselves in a little kind of clearing. A lot of trees, a lot of mushrooms.
Don't forget to drag the player banner to the map.
What?
Don't forget to drag the banner to the map so we know so
Yeah.
everybody can see the map if you want them. There we go.
Ryan, do you have a little token for your dude?
Yeah. Yeah, you just drag him on the map if you want, or I can drag him on the map. It don't matter.
And you made him first. Together.
Where's Daniel's guy? Hold on. Oh, I can't see him because, okay.
Player. All right, so you kind of find yourself settled down in this little path. So there's a lot of bushes and mushrooms and stuff growing to the sides.
This looks like where we were when we fought the rabbits.
It does. It looks a lot like the area you were at when you fought the rabbits. And you're pretty sure that you're roughly close to there because there's a rabbit skipping down the path towards you.
Okay, so we're back here. What? I like look to Bourbon's like just kind of gesture at where we came from. It's like, do you know what that was that?
The fog, or the bubbles of
Bubbles.
the fog.
Both.
Ruben's just
bubble
like,
fog.
Ruben just says, apparently it was nothing more than a natural phenomenon of the chaotic nature of this realm. Nothing more than that.
So we're gonna have to get used to that. Great. Fun.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I don't know much about the Fave realm, or at least in this life, I don't know much about it. But it seems as though that this could be just the beginning of some shenanigans. Soil, are you alright?
Soil good.
Good
Need
deal.
bath. Soapy.
Ruben says, but for now, my comrades, let's ready ourselves. Ruben locks and loads one of the sling bullets he has on the aperture on his left hand.
I'm just gonna
Ready
make
to
sure nothing
fire.
fell. Oh, I'm just gonna make sure nothing fell out of my bag while we were flying.
I
You know,
don't have.
I
Um,
avoided the bubbles at the carnival for a reason. I do not like that I was put through it here, anyways.
I don't have character tokens for either one of
Yeah,
Daniel.
Daniels is under Mr. Hop to it. You just have to. Should be under there. Here, hang on. Let me just rejoin his GM momentarily.
I grab him, I pull him, he's not there.
We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
We're in a weird spot.
Down by the other player characters, I think. Or you might be. I don't know. I think that's where I'm at. Let's see.
Your character down there by the other players ain't got a token either. It's just a
Yeah, you just
link to your
it
D&D
does. Yeah,
Beyond.
you just drag it to your. You just drag the character to the map.
Been
It
doing
has
it
a
for 5 minutes.
really.
So if you just drag the character to the map like so, then there'll be a token.
Whoa.
No, it's not happening.
He's
bro.
gigantic though.
Big token.
It's on
He's
our
right here,
end. We
right
can see.
here. You might have to refresh, Joe. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. It's a good question there. Let's try it. Refreshing. Because, well, apparently my stuff wasn't happy with the situation. Oh, you dirty rat.
What? What?
Oh, you dirty
You
rat!
dirty rat! You killed my brother.
What, man? I don't know what's going on. So, apparently, the 20 likes to fight with me over stuff that.
Hold on, let me try something. Maybe I seen that.
There's the rabbit.
I seen that the bunch of
There's the
people were
rabbit.
not here on the Roll20 in the Discord, so maybe somehow you got to be not associated with the GM, but you should be. Let's see. No, it says GM right by your name, so not sure what's going on.
It's okay. Mr. Hobson's on the board. We want. All right, so Daniel, you're happily working your way down the road, hoping to run into the new leader of the bandit group, when you happen to see a familiar red scarf upon an unfamiliar individual not far ahead of you, who seems to be with another unfamiliar individual who seems to be trying to help a goblin who seems to be upset about something.
Oh, I'm with it. Okay.
Why, hello, fellow adventurers. That scarf does look very familiar. Do you happen to know my friend Agnan? Agnan Lawnscarf?
Do we?
Sorry, go ahead.
Hey, wearing a scarf, buddy.
Bruben currently has the devil horns out ready, and it looks like he's got a slingshot rubber stretching between them to about his mid forearm. As he's pointing them straight at the individual who spoke, and just simply says, "Depends. Are you going to try and strike first and ask questions later as well?"
Well, I believe I asked first, not struck first. But that is a curious question.
Should I-
That is a very good point.
If you don't mind me asking, was your friend a bandit of some sort?
Well, some of my friends have curious professions, yes. Some would have called them bandits, yeah. In certain circles. Oh, did you meet them? Did they try to take any of your memories?
They
I
did.
tried to warn them against those.
They did.
Am I the one
Oh,
that's with
oh,
him, Joe?
What's that?
Am I the one that's with him?
I don't know what's going on with that one there. I was trying to
That
figure
was
that
that
out
was me.
myself.
That was my token. That was. But I didn't know
You're
if you.
not there yet.
Okay, okay. Just making sure.
We'll just move you over here. You're not quite there yet. We'll put you in the bushes over here. You can listen from the bushes.
Okay.
All right. All right. Go ahead. Continue, please.
Bruben says, they tried to, they failed, they paid for it.
oh. Oh, well, if you would like to point me in the direction that they're at, then I can go meet up with them again.
Oh, I'm afraid that there won't be there whenever you get there. Besides,
Oh.
what's strange is that, unless I'm mistaken, Elwyn,
Yep.
isn't this approximately where we actually left them?
Yes, it does look very similar. I was actually curious why we were brought back here, actually. Um, Weird spot to come back to.
Hmm.
But yes, this is where we left them.
Well, I don't see them around.
And
Maybe they left.
although it does look like a very similar area, you're not quite certain it's the exact same area.
Yeah, it's similar enough though.
You're pretty sure you're kind of back where you was, but you know, it all changes so much in here anyway.
Bruben just simply says, I might need to do another eye in the sky scenario, but unfortunately, the question right now, my dear acquaintance, are you here to try and steal from us?
Oh no, I do not steal. That's not again. That's not my code. Um, that's probably why I wasn't there with them at the moment. See, um, I am more of a traveling mm, guidance or light.
Guidance or light?
How did you get his scarf?
Dropped it.
You really, Elwyn. Elwyn, this is the Feywild. We're guests here. We should tell the truth. I
Right.
murdered your friend. He tried to murder me. I fixed the problem and protected myself. If he chose a profession that he did and it had certain risks and dangers, then it's
They did attack first, to be fair.
Oh, did we lose Quentin?
Wi-Fi might.
Wi-Fi crash.
Possibly.
That would be my guess.
Oh, there he goes. He's back.
Hello.
Hello.
Net lag.
Oh, what came through?
If last thing was if he chose that profession and he knew that it came with certain risks, then
You got
It's
out.
not him.
If he chose that profession, then he partakes in certain risks, and I did nothing more than defend myself.
They did attack us first, to be fair. We really were defending ourselves.
So you didn't get the scarf, but you took it off of his body?
No one else was gonna take it.
Effectively, what happened was that during the initial exchange, in which case this friend that I assume was this long scarf began to challenge us, I simply acted, and then I tried to lay claim on the bandit party itself. I tried to defuse the situation. My intention was to appoint one of the others to that position and move on with my life. But that didn't necessarily work. So I've
You
held on
killed
to
him
this.
and
Yes,
took
he
his
is dead.
in a fair battle.
Well, it was one-on-one. As far as how
Well,
fair it
that
would
makes
be,
you
that's
leader, I
it,
guess.
they got crossed over. Go ahead again.
So that makes you the new leader, I guess.
I would suppose.
cost you more trouble than it's worth, didn't it, bud?
Apparently.
Well, this could be very profitable, whichever way it goes.
Potentially, but it could be more trouble than it's worth. Are you sure that you want to keep this going how it is?
Well, it depends. If it was actually run as a business, then a business it may be, as I said, profitable or not. And of course, with certain responsibilities that it also takes up, I also would take, of course, the burdens that it would portray as well.
Hmm.
Besides, I've been alone for a very long time.
You're
So
not
it would be
aware.
beneficial to find out a certain change in scenery, perhaps?
I suppose so. Also, Joe, we can't hear you.
Oh, I said that's not creepy at all.
Ruben's a creepy dude. He's an animated mannequin. What do you expect?
A Cranaman?
Sure.
And a mannequin. You gotta.
Right, right.
I hear there's a real famous one, and a mannequin Skywalker. Sorry, dad jokes all day.
Well, it does work because he does use force. Not the force, just force.
Sometimes excessively so.
Nice.
Yeah, the
right,
long
well-
scarf gang sure felt that with the force damage of the magic missile.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, so continue your conversation, I suppose.
So, the question
as
is
the
that-
leader, what would you have of me?
well, that depends. What can you do?
A little bit of everything.
It's not very
He-
descriptive.
Apparently be vague. But
Well, can
I do
eat,
appreciate that.
I do eat. I do sleep. I can hop, as most of my kind. I can hear things. I can also smell. Um, yeah, I can travel. I speak, as you can tell, also. There's a
Specialized
lot of things
skills.
I can do.
Specialized skills.
This
I
is a very valuable
specialize
list of
in-
traits you can do.
I specialize in how should I say it? What I do is I give the light or instruct others in the light of the glorious moon.
Okay.
Have you seen the moon?
I'm trying
Well,
my
that
best.
clears it up. Clearly.
I'm-
Have you tried my religion? I'll pass on learning about your mood.
Oh.
Ruben just says,
Perhaps at night we can talk about it more. That's when it's fully out.
I think I'm fine. Thank
Mhm.
you.
No problem.
interesting. So, by sharing the light, does this mean that you speak on sermons by chance, or would it pertain towards actually utilizing some sort of magic granted to you?
Well, yes, I am able to tap into a little bit of as is everybody who is blessed by the light of the moon.
I want to say something, and I'm trying my best not to because it would seem rude, especially on first impressions. So, Ruben just simply says, "Wonderful, welcome to the team."
Are you? I'm not gonna question it.
Ruben just kind of leans over
please
towards
question.
Elwyn, and Ruben leans over towards Elwyn and says, "We have no idea where we are. The landscape just changes, and we flew across this way in giant bubble. I think we could use the aid of someone who is more or less native to this realm."
And Ellen is looking a little beat up.
Yeah, I am. I need. I do need healing. Fair enough. I'm still a bit wary, but what else is new?
should I call you Longscarf as well? I
Oh,
do believe you mentioned your friend's name is Elwin.
yes.
Yes.
This is Elwin. I am Ruben Vrezio. And this is our dear compatriot, Soil, formerly known as Dirt.
Well, bada. He waves.
The demon son.
Possibly an upgrade.
Nearly a goblin.
We're pretty sure it's not actually a goblin.
Uh, Clearly a goblin.
Ruben does not make assumptions. Ruben is kind to those that he deems as worthy of his kindness,
Fair enough.
even if they mildly terrify him.
That's how it be.
So, walk and talk.
Ruben just simply says, "And what may we call you? Our newfound friend?"
Oh, why I am Mr. Hopstuit. A
Mr.
pleasure.
Hopsu. Is that a last name, a first name, or a conjunction of the two names?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Fair enough.
Well, as it stands, we're trying to find a key. Do you remember what the name of that tower was that we were just at?
Did we ever learn it?
Yes.
I don't remember what it is.
Man, it's almost like a few
Planty Tower.
months have passed. Planty
Planty
Tower?
and you were trying to get to Telemony Hill to find somebody who's Jingle Jangle. Yeah. Remember, he told you to go to Telemony Hill and find Jingle Jangle, see if they can get a key to the cage.
We're currently trying to head to Ptolemy Hill. There's an individual there that we need to meet about a key. An entity known as Jingle's Jangle. Do you have any idea, Mr. Hoptuit?
Oh, yes, I know to I actually know where to go every time I go.
Okay.
A valuable asset. Yes, indeed.
Yes.
By chance, would you be so troubled as to lead us to that direction?
Sure.
Wonderful.
Perfect. So the group of you, now gathered together, begin your long walk to Telemony Hill. Mr. Hopstewart can assure you that you could be there within a few hours. You're not quite as far away as you thought. But after about 20 minutes of walking, you hear the sounds of battle up ahead.
As we hear this noise, Ruben's just like, is that how it always is here in the Feywild? Either you're fighting for your life from someone else, or you're fighting for your life amongst the landscape.
That's how it is everywhere. Almost all the other dimensions I've been to are very similar.
That is
You fight
actually a
together,
very
you have to
valid
fight.
point.
Yeah. It's a surprisingly dangerous world.
Once you get used to it.
Don't do it.
It's a valid point even for our world. when you think
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Sad but
unfortunately.
true. Sad but true.
You're either fighting someone else or you're fighting the world. So, fair point. That was dumb of Ruben.
Yeah.
Ruben's intelligent, not very wise.
Street smarts, not book smarts. Or book
yes.
smarts, not street smarts. Fuck.
Yes.
There he is. Where's that N2B Wildcat? There he is. All right. So, come around the corner, and you see what appears to be a gang of unruly bugbears who have a lone elf in their grasp, as they appear to be bushwhacking and bullying them.
Oh. Seems a little bit too much, doesn't it, Elwin?
It's certainly not a fair fight.
Oh, is that one of your kin, Elwin?
I mean, I don't know him.
It actually has a much grander chance of being one of my kin. Strangely enough, as it is.
maps to it up. All right, so you come around the corner, you see this battle up ahead. Um, about a half dozen bugbears. Got this one out there, kind of just pushing them around. Looks like an adventure, but there are five of them and one of him. um, they haven't begun being mean too much yet. Pretty much, they're just picking on him, calling him nasty names, and pushing him around. Um, why don't we?
Doesn't seem violent yet.
We could change that.
Or we could try to talk them out of it.
No, you misunderstand the way that I mean for it to get violent.
I We'll figure it out. I'm gonna keep my distance. I'm not exactly feeling too good after the last fight.
Fair enough.
Oh, are you feeling sick?
I'm feeling injured.
Oh, why didn't you mention something earlier?
I forgot. Do that better. That works. Yes. Um, it didn't feel right to just suddenly ask for help. You are still technically a stranger. Asking for assistance would be rude.
Oh, well, you're a part of the clan of our fearless leader, so of course, anyone part of the clan, I can most certainly help. That is my duty.
I like looked at Brew and it's like, we're a clan?
And I
Yes.
touch your shoulder.
That is 8. So that's good. And I need to upgrade this because for some reason the way the health tracker is on here is not super good.
Did he defeat your clan's leader as well?
I'm not really from a clan. No, we just met at a carnival before ending up here.
Oh, did he hire you? How did you become part of his?
I guess that you could just say we became friends.
Oh.
I'm not really paid or anything.
You must look up to him highly then.
I mean, he's not really my leader. We work alongside each other. I like to think it's equal.
But he has a scarf and you do not.
We don't really use scarves. Is that such a strange concept to you? Just working with
Right.
people because you want to?
Normally, you work with someone to get something out of it.
Right, my roll
I
initiative.
guess.
Sure.
We just kind of have,
Daniel?
I guess, similarly aligned goals. If I was getting anything out of it, it would just be not doing this alone.
All right, so, all right, Ellen, you have the top of the initiative.
Yep.
They all seem quite distracted. Oh no, two big guns accidentally found their way in.
Okay. I don't have enough. None of my spells have enough range, so I'm probably just gonna. I mean, they're not hostile yet.
Not to us.
I guess I should
Not to
do
us.
this. I guess I should go.
They're not attacking Brian's character yet. They're just kind of pushing him around a little bit.
They're bullying them. They're bullying them.
They're bullying.
I kind of feel like my guy would probably be deserving it a little bit, or almost egging it on a little bit. Kind of like, yeah, well, your breath smells bad, or something like that.
I like it. keep in mind though, it is 5 bugbears.
Yeah. Uh, the only option I really have is crossbow because none of my other things have enough range.
All right. Well, I'm happy to see you crush some stuff with a crossbow.
Well, if we're fighting them, I'm gonna take aim probably at this one because it's closest and within my line of sight.
Are we fighting just yet?
Are we? I thought that's what we were doing.
I don't know. Ruben was walking up, trying to see what's going on. That's all I'm doing. I don't know what you're doing. You're
Okay,
the one in the
fine.
top of the initiative order. It's
I'm
fine.
just
Do what you
gonna-
want.
I'm gonna walk over and get a closer look to see if things are at the point where we need to start fighting.
All right. I accept that.
I think I can go this far. I forget how distance works on this map with the different grid thing.
If you're the little size, then each one of the squares is 10 feet.
Okay, so this is the furthest I can go, probably.
From there, you're starting to hear them. You know, they're calling them things like, you know, tree hugger, and, you know, making
Okay.
crude remarks. I mean, they're being really awful and mean to him, pushing him around too. And
I'm just gonna look back. I'm just gonna look back to
saying
this.
stuff back.
It seems to just be. I mean, it's not good, but it seems to just be name calling right now.
Should things become violent, then we should act. Until then, let's try and leave the bloodshed at a minimum. Apparently, we don't exactly know what the consequences could be, as Bruben readjusts the scarf around his neck.
Very wise. Very wise.
Well,
Should we try to talk to them?
They don't seem to have noticed you yet.
Should we try to talk for now?
Oops.
Perhaps. At least for now.
Okay. I'm just gonna try to like wave at the one that I can kind of see and be like, excuse me, do you what exactly is going on here? It seems not great.
This one here kind of notices you running your app, looks up, and goes, "Oh, look, more meat."
Oh,
Which this one runs up and just swings at Brian.
okay, it's
Yeah.
violent now.
It's just bad, but
Okay, we're done.
he walks up and
Okay.
knock him out. Roll a 20-sided. You don't have an unarmed attack roll. Brian, what's your armor class?
16.
16. So what he rolled on the dice is enough to knock you down?
Yep.
Well, not knock you down,
Well,
but
to
take
hit
some
me, yep.
damage down?
Yep.
All right. So we're just going to do D4 plus 2 for a whopping 3 points of damage.
Alrighty.
Yeah, he runs right up on you, punches you. He's not
Okay,
friendly.
it's violent. Help.
And then we will go to Brian and Branistar.
Alright. I will say something akin to you hit like a gnome. And I will try to hit him again. Or I will try to
Alright.
hit him back with my longsword.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm probably not going to hit him with that, but and I'm not at advantage, so I don't know why that's in there. But
That just doesn't feel like a hit. Doesn't feel like a hit. But now he's like, oh, they're drawing the steel like the little maggots they are. Ruben, you'll be up.
Is it? Oh, it's my turn?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Bruben steps forward and is just like, he steps forward, he waves his hands, which still looks like the rocker horns at this particular individual, is just like, hello there!
No, he's got his back to you. That
They're already violent.
No, that's what he says. He just says hello there.
Hello there. Oh,
What do we got?
hello.
Well, that rock was just flying past him.
All right.
He doesn't even seem to notice you. Anything else you want to do? Bonus action, maybe?
Actually, you want to know something fun? Being a wizard does not give you a whole lot of bonus actions.
Really, imagine that.
Yeah,
All right.
so not much else.
All right.
Gotta get them bonus
So-
action spells.
This one here moves up on Brian. This one here and this one here move up towards these
Oh, come
two.
on, guys. Surely you can take me 5-1, but maybe not 1-on-1.
The one that come running up on Brian's going to make an attack. Really? That's no. Why can't you just click and do the stuff like you can anywhere else? All right.
He loves to put hair ties in his water. He's adorable, but it means I need to fish him out.
Fair.
He loves playing with hair ties. I have at least 2 that just sit out on the floor for him to play with.
We used to
So whose turn?
give our kitty
whose
milk
turn is it?
caps. Like not the milk caps, but the rings that go around the milk caps.
Oh, right.
Ouch.
Ooh.
That
Ow.
hurts.
Ooh.
That does hurt. All right, so we're looking at. It's not a surprise attack. Good I 8 plus 2. You got 4 plus 2.
What is that? Yeah, there you go.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ouch.
he comes at you with that morning star and just catches you real good with the chain in the ribs, which results in the, big heavy metal part hitting you in the back, which doesn't feel good at all. But that takes us down to Mr. Hopsalot.
At this point, I've probably noticed when Ruben came up and said something to them,
Oh yeah,
and maybe
Yeah, you-
maybe Elwin, and I say, a little help, cousin, little help.
We're trying.
all right.
I'm not your
What do we got?
cousin.
Hop to it.
I'm gonna move up and I'm going to say, I'm not sure who you are, but I would be wary if I were you. The great and all-powerful Bruceman is here. He has the one that defeated my fellow comrades, and now I am part of their group. He is our fearless leader. You should run if you know what's good for you.
This is what you've gotten yourself into.
That's it. You just monologuing.
This is
Okay.
what you got yourself into. How do you feel about it?
Soil moves up to right about here behind Ruben, and yeah, you see him, and he's got that really creepy, way too big smile, and he's licking his chops. He's drooling a little bit, which is not attractive. Um, and yeah, he moves up there by Ruben, and then we go back to Ellen. Who's a little less worse for wear.
Okay, they're getting violent. And I checked range. Tasha's Caustic Brew has a range of 30 feet, so I can hit this one with Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Do it. Do it. You can do it.
So that is a DC 14.
You see 14 what save?
Dex.
dex? I don't know what their dex is. Oh, it's +2.
Yeah, so it would like shoot this direction. It's 30 feet, so with taking into account how the squares work on this, it would hit this one. And it is a dex save for the bugbear of DC 14.
Well, he rolled a whopping, if I could not lose everything with the turn order.
And
17.
that's also a spell slot. That means I have one left. Fun.
That's not fair. Mean old bugbear. All right, well, Ellen,
I
you
think-
want anything
Does like
else?
the acid shit does that like stay here?
I think you have
It's a deck.
Concentration up to 1 minute.
Yeah.
you can just
So as
kinda
long
leave-
as I hold it,
yeah.
this line, this, if you can see the arrow, will just be acid.
Brian, you got a little effect you can throw there?
Probably. I know there's this too. There's oh, here's this. This is something interesting. Oh, that's acid splash. Okay, never mind.
What's that?
Whoops. Ah. Yeah, there's that too. Yep.
That doesn't stay though. That's cool though. That would work if you can get it lined up. Got it for a minute.
There you go.
Anytime someone moves into or out of it, right?
Yep, it's a patch
like-
of acid.
Elwin drew their own. Works just as good.
Anything else you're doing there, Alan?
I mean, I don't really. I have to hold it concentration in order for it to stay there. So
All right, we're gonna go back to this bugbear who isn't in the turn order for some stupid reason. Going to attack with a Morning Star, and he's not gonna hit. And then we're gonna go to Brian.
Okay.
Honester.
I am going to try to. I'm going to try to attack the guy next to me again.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Oh,
better.
that's a hit.
That's much better.
Oh, that's
For 7 damage. And then you know what? Because there's a ton of these guys, I will go ahead and action surge and try it again. Oh, hey, that's good too.
same one.
Nice.
For another 13.
On the same one.
Yeah, same one. Sorry. Yeah.
ugh. Beats him up very bad, very bad. All right. Is that it for you? Anything
Yep.
else?
Yep, that's it.
All right. And then Ruben,
Yes.
you are up.
Yay! Wonderful.
There's a beam of acid in your face. Soil's right behind you, licking his chops and drooling. And, well, this elf's over here kicking bugbear butt.
All right. So this one here is already being engaged with. Yeah. Bruben's going to do. Okay. Which all of them can Bruben see actually?
This one here, definitely see.
That one.
This one here you can see. Pretty sure. This is just the low bush here, so you can see over that. So I think you can see all of them.
Okay, so Bruben seen Brian's character go after this one and hit it
Yeah.
pretty hard.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Bruben simply just sighs and casts Magic Missile
Oh, no, no, no.
on that one in particular that Brian's character attacked. So that's 1 magic missile.
One
Okay.
magic missile.
Does that hit? Well, no, I know it hits. It's magic missile. You can't dodge it.
Right.
Is the bugbear still standing?
Oh yeah, you gotta assign all of them at once.
Okay. Uh,
Drop the second
second,
one into the bugger.
second magic missile. Same one.
Uh-oh.
All right. What do you do with the third?
The third
Wait,
one,
right.
I'm going to go ahead and shoot at this one in front of us
All right.
that Elwin went for. So
All right.
there's the
This
third
guy
one.
goes 0. This guy. How much did you do with that one? 5.
5.
This one here.
It was 8 to the one where Brian is.
Yeah.
5 to this one that Elwin tried to shoot at.
This one here.
Hidden on areas. Had to move your little laser beam. Was blocking my access to him. All right. There you go. So this dude's dead. I think there's an axe I can put on him. All right. He's dead. This one here is taking a little bit of damage. And Mr. Hopslot.
The
Sure.
next thing Ruben's going to do is he's going to reload his one hand with another sling bolt.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna move in front of my leader.
Okay.
And going to cast on this creature here. Give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Which one are you attacking?
Forgot how.
This one, you say?
No, the other one.
This one?
Yes.
Roll a 16.
So he saved. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Well, that's just short of, nothing happened. That's all. That's all you got. Anything else?
That's it. I'm just standing in front of my leader. I will protect you with my shield.
Okay. So these bugbears now get their initiative. This guy here is falling. This guy runs up here. This guy's gonna come up on Brian too. Both gonna like squeeze in on him, getting either side of him. This guy sees Alwyn being a pain. Goes to here. However, he wanders a little too close to that. What's the saving throw on that?
DC 14 dex saves.
We'll start with the guy who just stepped into it. He fails his save. And then
So
this
that
guy down here.
That is 8 acid damage for the one that just walked in. So this
The
one.
other one made his save again.
This one made it, so he's fine. But this one takes 8 damage.
Need this real quick.
Perfect. All right. So, now my bugbears have gone. Before Ellen gets to go, Soil's going to move here. To which he kind of like leans in to bite at this bugbear, sort of misses him. Looks like he's trying to bite his arm. Ellen, it's back to you.
Would using my crossbow break concentration for the Tasha's caustic brew?
Absolutely.
Wait, it would?
It shouldn't. You should
Shouldn't?
be. You should be able to cast. Yeah, you should be able to cast spells and attack and stuff while you got concentration going.
The only thing that breaks concentration is damage without a concentration save that fails, and
Mhm.
casting another concentration spell.
Ah, okay, that's nice.
Elsewise, it just stays up.
Right. I
Yeah.
thought you could cast any other spells or do anything. You had to just concentrate on that, which made it kind of seem dumb. I don't know what I was thinking. It seems like we fixed that a while ago. We were looking at it. All right. Anyhow, go ahead. What you got to do?
Okay. This one that's coming for me, I will.
It's technically 10 feet away.
It's technically 10 feet. Is it 5 feet or 10 feet that makes ranged attacks disadvantage?
It's 5
5.
feet.
Okay, so I still have regular rolls for crossbow.
Yeah.
So I'm going to shoot it with my crossbow. That is not good. Okay. That is a 7 to hit.
That is not good. All right. Anything else?
I'm gonna step back. Just a bit. Or maybe a bit more.
Well, these two bugbears forgot to attack Brian. They're not smart. They're kind of confused about what's going on. Oh, running away. Does that change the location of your little spell effect?
I think it stays in place.
It stays in place.
All right. All
Certain
right.
spells it does. This one is just a laid out trap. It's environmental. looks
Perfect.
like.
Brian?
All right. I guess I'm not in a very good position right now.
No, no.
Um,
Had they
May
not been-
just running.
I'm gonna use
That-
I'm gonna use my bonus action and and do the second wind thing real quick.
Okay.
Which is 1d10 plus my fighter level, so 1d10 plus 2. And then as my action, I am going to actually try to disengage
All right.
and head this way.
Wasn't much help.
That's 10,
All right.
15 feet is what yeah, 15 feet is right. Okay. Because 15 feet on this map is actually 30, right? I only gained 3 back. Jeez.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't win there,
It is what it is.
right?
Each one of them squares are time for the this map, yeah. All right, so that's all you got?
Yep.
Ruben.
Wonderful. Bruben simply says to Mr. Hoptuit, "Be sure to watch out for those who are actually injured. I'm not harmed yet."
How do you know if they're injured?
Well, you see that elf over there that seems to be bleeding and holding his side from the impact of at least one of these morning stars? That's how.
Ah. Okay. Yes.
As Bruben now points a hand towards the one bugbear that is still in front, the bugbear that's right beside of Soil,
Yeah, yeah.
and he casts another spell.
Okay.
I'm suffering from a little bit of lag here, and I don't know why it's doing it. There it went. Hopefully it's
So you're good on
registering
our end.
here.
Awful. Sorry to hear about your luck.
You're good on our end.
Did it go through?
Oh,
the
no,
roll?
not yet. Not yet. There it goes.
There it
There
went.
we
Ooh,
Hot damn!
Natural 20.
it went through.
It went through, and it certainly.
Way through.
Not only did it go through in the chat, it went through the bugbear you just shot.
Holy cows. See how much damage you can do with that, huh?
Well, it's actually fun because this is another concentration spell.
Oh, God.
This one is effectively a taser. This guy's stuck getting electrocuted from Bruben. So long as
17
you
damage.
I have a
tase it.
witch bolt too. Hold on.
That is 17 damage.
Which one are you hitting there?
The one right beside Soil because Soil
Oh,
is
okay, yep. The one
good.
the one that's already getting acid splashed. Nice. Okay.
Yeah. Bruben doesn't think like, oh, I'll attack the one that's harming my friends. Bruben thinks, let's call the numbers.
All right. Mr. Hops to it.
Oh,
Where is
that is a
Bruben?
wonderful idea. I'm going to attack the one closest to myself.
All right.
Guess Bruben is
How
right there.
far are you going to attack? Remember, there's a stream of acid passing
Yeah,
between the two
that
of you.
acid will affect you if you step into it because it's an environmental effect.
Is a 16 enough?
Oh, what are you attacking with?
The Witch Bolt will not, but the acid will.
Which is both.
You're attacking with Witch Bolt. That's distance, so you should be fine.
Yeah, that's a hit.
The acid
Right.
doesn't hit because you didn't move into the range of it.
Right, but you did hit the bugbear.
I did hit the bugbear.
For
Oh,
8
he did.
lightning damage.
8.
Mm-hmm.
Stop killing my bugbears, yo. All right. Stop to it. You're done then?
What I will do as a bonus action is give me a dexterity saving throw on the one that is by dirt.
Soil.
17.
This one.
Soil. Okay, you passed it.
Formerly dirt.
Nothing happens.
All right. So this bugbear is going to go this way. You got to make a saving throw, though, as he leaves that, right?
Yep.
He
Ah,
saved.
ow.
This guy is going to go this way.
It still passed through, so is that one?
Yeah, you'd have to make another save, right?
Oh. Yeah. Because if this one passed through the acid again, it's gonna have to make another save.
Got to fix it. Kind of. What?
He's
Come on,
growing.
dude.
He's growing. Run. That's
All right, there we go. Okay, so let's make a saving throw. He failed. Roll
That's
your
4.
damage.
4
Or
acid damage.
all right. 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
four acid damage. All right. So now it's Soil's turn, right? Nope, it's the bugbear's turn. Then it's Soil's turn. Bugbears are going. Okay, so we got this bugbear is going to come trundling through here. He really wants a piece of Brian. This one here, his smart cell's going to run up on Soil. Start with the attack on Brian. 13 probably doesn't hit. And the attack on Soil definitely doesn't hit. That one on Hops a lot. 15, does that hit you?
It does not.
Well, they are not doing so well. So now Soil attacks the one in front of him. Doesn't manage to take a bite out of him.
Uh-oh.
Takes us back to the top of the initiative and Elwyn.
Quentin must have
Quick.
No,
wait, yeah,
I'm still
off
here.
camera. Okay.
Had to save
I
bandwidth.
have to. Yeah, I was starting to get major lag. It was gonna kick me if I didn't.
Okay.
So give it a sec to work again, and I'll be able to turn on the camera again.
Wi-Fi is fun.
Yeah.
I know. Do 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 do.
That's okay. I'm the only one that's not on camera right now on the thing on the, on the stream. Well, aside from Quentin, but
Yes. It's all
but
good.
his little icon's up there, so that's all that counts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm just in Quentin's position. That's what happened. We swapped positions.
Oh.
Today,
Hi, Ellen.
today the part of Bruben will be played by me.
Wait. All right, Elwyn, you're up.
Oh, me. this one. I mean, it seems to be coming after me, so I'm gonna just attack
God.
that one.
It does seem to be coming
Uh,
after
huh?
Thinks you look. It does seem to be coming after you. Thinks you look tasty.
Ah,
In
fun.
fact, it tells you of that.
Okay. I'm gonna get. I can't go like. Oh, nope. I'm just gonna get close enough to attack it with Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
That is a 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
Ugh. Okay.
All right.
And I think I still have enough movement to move a bit further back. Is that true?
Yep.
Are you
Because I
still
was here.
are you
Yeah.
still doing the acid thing?
Yeah, I'm still holding control, concentration of that. Shocking Grasp is not concentration, so I'm safe to use
So
it.
does that come with you? It does come with you, right?
It doesn't move with me.
Oh, it
It's
doesn't move with
it's
you. Okay,
it's effectively laying a trap.
gotcha.
All
So it's like
right.
a jet stream from
Bronze
that
heart.
point, basically.
Yeah,
All right. Bronze
it's
heart.
gonna
What do you
stay
got?
there until I lose concentration, which is either after a minute passes or if I get hit and then fail a. I think it's a Wisdom save
Yeah, yeah. Constitution.
or Constitution. Constitution,
Yeah.
got it.
Oh, and I am not gonna hit him with that. Um, I swing and I swing and when I miss, I kind of look at him and smile and say, "Would you like me to allow me to try again, perhaps?"
Nice. Ruben?
Yes. Okay, that one that I hit with my witch bolt before.
This
Yeah.
one, or no, it would
Yeah.
be this one. Actually, I think it's this one actually.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I, th-
Uh, effectively, since it's like I said, effectively a taser. You know what that means, Joe?
What's that?
Auto damage.
Well, that
It's another
great.
concentration spell, so.
That's one.
No, witch bolt stays up
Oh,
so
okay.
long as I use it for every action. So I just rolled for more damage. Hopefully, it comes through all right.
Yeah, it's taking a minute.
Yeah.
There you go.
7
7
points of
7
lightning
points.
damage.
Well, let me tell you a little bit about that guy.
Yeah.
Falls over dead, jerking as he does so because you finished him.
That's the end of his story.
It's like charging at you, and it just kind of, like, in Tears of the Kingdom, something gets shocked, and it just kind of freezes in place. It's like that.
Anything else for you, sir?
That there would end my turn with that, but Ruben's going to take and remove. He's still got his slingshot prepped in his left arm. He's going to remove his right hand, revealing the shiv beneath it. Basically, my spell pool is getting low, so Ruben's getting dangerous.
Yeah.
All right. I'd like
So
to hear
effectively, it's like equipping items. That's what I've been doing with my bonus actions each time. Has been like either reloading or equipping.
Right.
So
that. Yeah, I've
hopefully
seen
that helps.
Cool.
Ruben is going to instead start heading over towards where Elwyn is.
Okay.
Right about there.
Sounds good. Mr. Hop to it.
I will also activate for 5 damage on the one I attacked earlier with the Witch's Bolt.
I think it's this
Was
one.
that one?
Or you both have Witch Bolt up?
We do.
Yes.
Which one?
So that's 5
Very good.
damage on this one.
Correct.
Ah,
And also give me a dex save on that one.
Dex save on that one? 13.
The dex save. It failed, so it has half movement for the next turn.
That is completely irresponsible and unfair. Is that all you got?
That is all for my turn.
All right, the bugbears are up. First, this one goes, I think I'll try first. Elf. First, he does nothing with it. Get 2 attacks or something.
You just want that. You want to kill me right off the bat.
Hey, you're the one who wants to play. All right. This one attacks soil.
For
It
one
does.
episode and one episode only.
Oh no, it's gonna attack the child.
Oh, soil got hit. You hear soil cry out in pain. This guy has half movement, so he's going to move right over here to Ruben. And he's going to make an attack. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 22. Natural. Critical hit.
Oh.
Ooh. So this is 44.
Well, one nat 20 deserves another.
Fair enough.
11 points of damage he does.
Believe it or not, the wizard still stands.
All right.
Our wizard
now-
isn't as squishy as you think. In fact, he's very solid. He's a mannequin. Yeah.
I'm a mannequin of
soil-
little damage.
Soil, however, this time successfully manages to get a good bite in. Anyone looking that way sees him reach up, open that mouth way too wide, and swallow that bugbear.
Wow.
Huh?
It appears he was quite hungry.
You see his belly has gotten considerably larger, like a Scooby-Doo cartoon or something, and he seems quite happy as you see little movement inside his belly as the bugbear that's now within his much smaller frame is quite uncomfortable in its new
Looking
home.
at the space where the bugbear was before it got eaten, it's like, better it than us. Better it than us.
Ellen, you're now up. Give me a wisdom
Ruben
saving
calls
throw,
over his-
DC 12.
Ruben calls over his shoulder. So I'll be sure to kill first and feast later, if you please.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to the bugbear that's attacking Ruben and once again attempt shocking grasp.
All right, but before that, give me a DC 12 wisdom saving throw.
I didn't get attacked.
I know you didn't.
Uh-oh.
Wisdom save?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Mm.
That was very, very unsettling what you just witnessed. You're at disadvantage on this attack.
oh, great. Disadvantage. I'm already failing to hit. Oh,
It helps you.
that was with disadvantage.
Nice. A
Wow.
disadvantage you
Double
hit.
21s.
How much damage
Alright.
do you need?
That's 3 lightning damage on this bugbear.
Well, let me tell you, that bugbear still standing.
And you also
Ah,
can't
great.
take reactions, though, now.
Yeah. Reactions. All right. Well, let's go back to our intrepid elfin adventurer, Mr. Bronzeheart.
Okay.
I'll have you start with the DC 12 wisdom saving throw.
Me? Okay. Oh, yeah,
Yep.
because of the,
Just-
because I'm going...
Quite
See,
an unsettling thing you've witnessed.
sick to my stomach
Huh?
over here. Oh, hey,
Okay,
retching.
You're at disadvantage this turn.
Dang it.
So I
I'm like
definitely want
retching.
to take disadvantage. Oh yeah. Really bad.
I'm like holding up a finger to the bugbear, just like...
To be fair,
like, wait, 1 second.
this is also your first encounter with soil and soil shenanigans. So
Is a 17 hit?
17 does somehow manage to hit.
Alright. Okay, I do 14 damage to him.
Oh my god. That is a considerably powerful strike. It actually results in him stumbling a little bit. But
And then I'm going to use my phase step to go over to about here, and then
okay.
walk the rest of the way, or move
Does
the
phase
rest of
step-
the way to the bushes here, the mushroom bushes or whatever, and hurl chunks in the mushroom bushes.
Does fake step save you from the acid?
It's teleport, so yeah, it just teleports past it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like I start here, but I appear over here basically. And there's no.
Ruben, start with that
Mhm.
wisdom saving throw, DC 12.
One thing about it,
Yes,
Ruben doesn't have a stomach to get sick with.
I know he doesn't.
You can still be unsettled.
Yes.
All right. I'm trying to pull
I
this
just
up.
figured.
I've
I
got
just figured
lag.
since I nat one did, I probably was unsettled
Right,
enough
right.
to throw up. You know.
I like. All right. So you seem
You know-
slightly you're starting. It feels like you're starting to get used to seeing this.
I was about ready to say, I don't think I've ever failed seeing Soil through one of Soil's shenanigans. That is the weirdest thing.
Ruben's just like the grandma in Vacation. She's like meh, or Aunt Edna. That's what. Meh.
I've seen worse.
The dog peed on the picnic basket. Meh.
What's Ruben gonna do?
Well, I'm trying to see here because I've got.
You still have Witch Bolt up, right? Because I've got it sitting here, but I didn't know if you
no,
wanted to turn it on him.
The
Witch Bolt, you can't turn it on. Witch Bolt lasts as long as the enemy is up.
I thought as an action you could, or a thing you could change your target.
I'm looking at the description.
That's Hexbolt, I think.
Yeah. Hex Bolt allows you to do that.
Oh,
Witch
okay.
Bolt is just a taser field that stays up.
Yeah, yeah.
But it Hex Bolt ends if the target falls. From what technically it doesn't say it ends when the target falls, but it only hits one target.
Yeah, if
So
the target
Ruben
is
can
ever
just-
outside the spell's range, it stops basically. So that dead would
Yeah.
include outside the spell's range probably.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's pretty much it. But right now, no. Bruben is going to do something. Bruben's going to do the only thing he can do at this particular point. I'm trying to. Please quit with the lag just for a moment. Why is it that my audio comes across, my video is garbage, and now that I'm trying to do my thing, it won't let me?
Yeah,
Well,
your video is actually fine on our end, but it's just laggy on your end.
It's laggy on
No,
you.
I've turned off my video. Is my deal.
Right.
It
No, I
should be
mean
picking up.
when you had your video on, it was still fine on our end though.
Come on, do the thing.
Wake up, roll 20.
There you
it is.
go.
Yes.
Stab.
Yes.
What happened there?
20
For 3 damage.
3 damage. Nice.
It's a
He
shiv.
I know.
It's his little
For that
arm
right here?
stump.
For this dude,
Yep.
Yeah,
you
just
shivved him
like
for 3 damage.
Yeah.
You just shivved him for 3 damage.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's horrible. He's keels over. He's dead. You killed him.
What?
You murdered him.
No.
Murder.
We kicked the shit out of him already, so
I was thinking I was about ready to fall, but okay.
Well, anything else from Mr. Rubin?
Well, Bruin's just gonna turn and face this guy,
the last
and
one.
is ready to go again.
All right, so hops to it. Hop to it. Hop to it.
Hmm. my wisdom save. Um, well, it appears that our fearless leader has taken out my prey, so I must find a new one. To see.
I don't know.
The remaining one, please give me a dexterity save of 14.
Sacred flame.
It passed.
What if we all just did like in the Street Fighter game where whenever we cast a spell or whatever, we just say what we're gonna do? Like, Sacred Flame! Action Surge!
I like
that's what-
Believe it or not,
Hadouken!
rules is written.
Hadouken.
Rules
as
is
a
written. That's
bonus,
actually what we're
give me
supposed to be doing.
another
Yeah.
dexterity save.
Oh,
True. You
What is
declare the
that?
spell, that's true.
what are you doing?
As a bonus, give me another dexterity save.
Oh yeah, it's a cantrip. Nice.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Oh,
Critical.
dang. Joe's happy about that. Look at
Yes,
Joe's
yeah.
happy about that.
Dances a jig around your trap.
Aw, that's
Uh,
okay.
Fair enough.
Anything else, Mr. Hot to it?
That is all.
All right. So this guy takes a look around, sees the situation, probably drops everything and starts running.
Mr. Hop to it's lethal. He's got a broken rabbit's foot for a component.
Uh,
It is
I
a
like to
moment
imagine he just
of
raises
my-
his mace, smashes his own leg.
It is a memento of my cousin.
There you go. He's running
Right.
off. He's running.
Ellen,
Once it runs, like,
you got a runner.
we don't need to follow that, do we?
Might come back.
Unless he
Ruben
has
just
friends,
says-
I don't see a reason why.
Meanwhile, I'm over here puking in the weeds going, I'll get him in a minute. I'll get him in a minute.
It'll be fine.
Oh,
I
I've
am
got
returned
one
to
last
weird
thing I can do. I've got one last thing if I can figure out the range. Come on.
How far did he run? Oh, he just
Nothing.
his-
Then
just his
Ellen's doing
movement.
nothing.
I mean, it's very far out of range, and there's not much reason to chase it.
Okay. Bronzeheart?
Am I still at disadvantage?
No, you're not.
Okay, so I will try to shoot it with the longbow.
All right.
Holy shit, where in the world did he go?
He's way across the map.
Way over there.
How in the hell did he get that far?
He must have
Double
dashed.
move.
Yeah, he dashed.
Dash.
Double dash would mean 60 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that the grid is weird here.
Yes.
I'm
So
saying.
double dash would allow it to go 60.
Yeah, so he actually went farther than that, but
Did I
No,
go a
because it
little
was
far?
here, so it could go.
to 30.
Yeah, it could go that far.
Yeah, about that far. He's only like 5 feet farther, 10 feet farther
Yeah.
than that.
There.
Would it would it help if I changed the grid to 10 feet per square?
Hey.
Or would that mess up everybody now that we've been using it as 10 feet?
I think we just need to leave it where it is.
Okay.
So,
I don't-
Ruben, what would you like to do?
Well, first of all, I'm trying to get my roll 20 to refresh, so maybe it'll go a little bit better.
Oh,
but-
well.
Ruben's got a spell that
No.
actually has a range of precisely 60 feet.
Ruben has a spell perfectly
Yes.
designed for this situation.
Actually, yes!
What are the
First time for everything.
odds?
What do you mean a first time for everything? Basically, what's going to happen is that Ruben's going to reattach his arm to his shiv hand, point his fist, and move into range, because he has 30 feet of movement,
Yeah.
and the spell has a range of 60 feet for catapult.
Oh, nice.
We're rocket punching this idiot.
Rocket punch.
Yeah. The deal is that I'm trying to refresh it because my thing lagged up. The problem is that catapult does like 5d8 damage, I think. It's either 5d8 or 3d8, and I can't tell because I lag!
That's how it be sometimes.
Nice.
I have it!
Had it.
No, not had it! Have it!
Had it. Can you prove you have it? That's the question.
I have done it before! How do you think I launched my eyeball almost 90 feet into the air?
Yes, it's 3d8 at level, at first level, and then for each level above first level, you get an extra d8.
Wonderful! 3d8 of damage! I thought 5d8 was a bit much. That's a fireball. So yes! I'm lagging so much. Why? Why now? Why did it stop?
Because we're streaming.
If you
it's,
can
it's
do
a,
it,
it's
just do
Murphy's
it.
Law.
It is. It
If
is.
you can,
First time.
I believe Elwin has Elwin has access to my character sheet. If you can do it, do it.
Let me see if I have access to it.
Because for
I
some
do.
reason, I've got access to everyone else's.
I do
except
have
for,
access to it. You wanted the damage for catapult?
Just roll this catapult.
It needs to on
Yeah, you
my
can roll it off
action.
course
There
sheet.
should be
Course sheet.
it's a attack. It's still a spell attack.
I know. Do you just want me to roll the damage?
I
gotta
don't know.
roll
It
the
has
hit
to hit.
first.
Yeah, you got to roll the attack
Well, it's a
off the course
it's a
sheet.
DC.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a deck save. Yeah, it's a deck save.
Oh. Wow. Make that dex save.
It made the deck save.
So is it
Bye.
half damage or miss? I think it's half
Yeah.
damage. On a failed save, the object strikes the target and stops moving. Oh, wait.
wait, hold on.
Bear's getting away.
The object strikes something. When the object, so it still says that it strikes the object, so it should be fine.
What a strike each takes 3d8 damage. So it still takes 3d8 damage. The deck save is just to determine.
It rolled 9 damage, so I don't know how well that'll be, but
So
Failed
The
save,
hand
the object
launch-
strikes the target and stops moving. When the object strikes not something, the object that and what it
strikes take 3d8 damage. So the object
Right.
takes 3d8 damage also.
that's okay.
we can fix it.
Might have to get a new fix or fix fist or fix the one you have.
That's not good.
You're an artificer, right? Artificer?
Yep.
No,
I am.
Artificer? Somebody is.
Artificer. I can fix it.
you don't want to do that. I mean, technically, let's look at this realistically and technically. If that was the case, he would be taking the damage every time he used that spell, and I really don't like that.
We can just treat it as the hand breaks, and I have to fix it if we really need him to take damage. Because if we made Ruben take damage every time, that would make the gimmick
It's
here
stupid. Right.
pointless.
I don't do it with everything. It's just that I have my fists.
You could just
So
say
I
it's-
wanted
right.
to
you,
use
you
my
could just
fists.
count as
You can
yeah, I was
roll
gonna say
it
you
on.
could just count as fists as weapons.
Right.
Just count them as a separate entity.
All right, so
Definitely.
let's roll some damage because it sounds like fails strikes tire stop moving.
I did roll
don't
damage
think
when
it's
I.
less
Nine
strike,
nine is what it was rolled at.
right?
9 damage yet.
You
9?
look at the character
9.
sheet and then roll on what they need to kill them.
No? How?
He's just lucky.
Oh,
Are you kidding
literally
me?
you've been literally rolling exactly what you need to kill them.
So this
Right.
bugbear runs away, and it's like, doom,
Right.
doom, doom. Ruben just steps to the side. Not today! Launch! And then bash to the back of the head.
All right, so the bugbears each carrying a morning star. Each of them are carrying a pair of javelins. And they have a little bit of treasure upon them.
Well, some of them carried morning stars. We're
Um,
missing one of them.
Yeah. I'm dropping the acid, by the way, since combat's over.
Okay. You find
Ruben's going over to pick up his hand for the time.
24 gold.
How are we divvying up the gold?
Oh.
I mean, there's 4 of us, so if we split it evenly, we each get 6.
Technically, there's 5 of us.
If we count Soil, but Soil's more like a dependent.
He's a dependent. He's a child.
How about... Okay, this is
22
gonna sound weird.
silver.
Oh. Okay, 24 gold, 22 silver.
22 doesn't
I-
divide by 4 as easily.
Do you guys have a party treasure thing?
No, we don't. Because
No.
unfortunately, most of our party treasure is no longer with us.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah.
63
No,
copper.
wait. I forgot. Bruben's technically the functioning chest right now because his chest is literally a chest.
Yeah, I thought you had all the items.
We just give it to Ruben at this point.
Yeah, the main reason why is that Bruben doesn't necessarily need money to eat, so... I mean, he's already not needing as much money.
Yeah. Ruben doesn't need the money, and that's why we give it to him. He won't use it on anything. He won't waste it.
I see why he's your leader.
Okay. He's trustworthy at the very least.
Bureau got on them.
So,
I'm gonna
Bruben goes
look-
to pick up its hand and it's damaged, correct?
A little bit, yeah. It's got a little crack in it. It's unfortunate.
I'm gonna collect scrap metal from like the weapons and stuff that the bugbears were using. I need it to repair the gun.
Bruben's gonna go ahead and keep his one hand off for now. As we're gonna do something a little fun that technically I don't know how you would rule it, Joe, but it's a possibility. Bruben's wanting to go over to one of the bugbears and take a moment to do something, particularly to its left hand.
Cutting off its hand, sticking it on your thing.
And casting Find Familiar as a ritual. Temporary hand.
Temporary.
You, know,
Well,
you can't use Find Familiar on a dead hand. You can use it on your body parts, but I'm not gonna let you use it on because that would technically be like killing or something. You know what I mean? So it's a little out of the wheelhouse of what I see working for you. But you are
Okey-dokey,
able to
that's not
gather
a big deal.
gold and some items. They are wearing some studded leather armor. I mean, if you're interested in that kind of thing.
Oh, I would be, but unfortunately I am a wimpy baby wizard person and can't use armor.
Oh, that's not really my fault. Why don't we go ahead and take just a quick bathroom break real quick? 5, 10
Alright.
minutes. And come back.
Maybe my thing will work again.
Alright, we'll go to BRB screen here.
got it.
bugbears,
Successfully defeated bugbears. Gotcha.
looted the bodies. Should give you experience.
Did I get any scrap metal from those weapons? Anything
There's
usable?
weapons, no scrap weapons.
Was there any kind of experience, or was there like milestone? Are you doing milestone type stuff?
Even experience. 250 experience points each.
Okay.
250 each.
Yes.
So that's a total of 550 experience points.
Level.
Level? We level up?
So did you level?
No.
You shouldn't have. I mean,
No, we
that's
had
quite-
I didn't level.
900 is level.
Yeah, so we're still far from level 3.
oh yeah, absolutely. All right. So spend a little bit of time gathering up some treasure, getting yourselves bandaged up. Do you want to do any healing, short rest, long rest, continue down the path?
I could use a
Still probably-
moment.
You're probably still an hour away from things. You might even want to introduce yourself and
Yeah,
Me-
I will. I will.
Sounds
I will.
good.
I will. Kind of walk up to him and be like, "Thanks for the assist, there, cousin. Bannister Bronzeheart here." He says, and I call like pretty much when I say that I probably addressing whoever's closest to me, but I call kind of everybody cousin.
So what was that about?
He says, "Oh well, they just didn't like the cut of my jib, I suppose, and I said something about one of their mothers, and got a little out of hand, I suppose."
I think he is kin to you.
Says, yes, you're an elf. He says, I'm an elf myself. More of a Feywild elf. They call us a ladrin.
I don't think we're related.
Probably not.
Oh, my camera froze this time.
Oh no.
Oops. Soil wanders right up next to Mr. Hops to it and lets out just a huge, horrible, and stinky belch, which also lets out the skeleton of the bugbear.
Ugh.
Go ahead and give me a DC 15
Okay.
wisdom saving for everyone.
Sorry, my camera started messing up and it was causing Wi-Fi issues too. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Not making them with advantage. Why you got advantage on wisdom saving throws?
You just take the first roll.
You take the.
Yeah, first roll's always roll. It always rolls in order.
Oh yeah, that. You witnessed something rather uncomfortable.
That's me.
Uh, yeah.
I'm just about to hurl again, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
That was quite the meal. Very, very surprising.
What do I
What's left?
roll?
Oh, skeleton, neat.
Oh, hold on. Do you need to roll something?
I need wisdom saves
Twist.
for.
Oh, we all need wisdom saves. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's Ruben. Oh, that's still a disadvantage. Hold on.
Oh yeah, you don't want the disadvantage.
Is it regular?
Yeah, it's regular.
Should I roll again?
No, you can just fail your save.
That 5
Doesn't
should have
hurt,
rolled
yeah.
first.
Okay. Regular wisdom
need-
saving throw.
All
So
right.
first one's Ruben, second one's me.
So Bruben failed his.
Okay. So anyone who failed it, I mean, they're like they literally just watched him belch up an entire skeleton of a bugbear, and just the skeleton. Like there's no gear or anything. It's just, right? Slightly unsettling. Anyone who failed is like really a little weirded out. Anyone who passed, it's soil. But Ruben really, at this point, has started to realize there's something just a little too off about that thing.
Yeah, a little bit, huh?
You all right?
Maybe. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you.
We can hear you.
Yes.
Okay. What did Ruben make? Did he make okay? Did he not?
No, he
He
failed
failed.
to save.
Ruben failed. He rolled a 1.
That one.
Ah. Okay. Well, after that happens,
The worst
That's
way
the
he
thing.
can fail his first failed saving throw against him.
Sorry.
it's fine. Oh, you're doing exactly what I'm asking you to do. It's all good.
You didn't fail him. The dice did. That's how that works.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
exactly. Um,
The dice are cruel
Did you,
mistress or something.
So Brian and Quiz, how do your characters react to watching the skeleton come out? Because you didn't handle it well.
well,
I,
Brian, why don't you go
I'll
first?
go first. Okay. All right.
You
So
can't really get
Yeah,
So
anything
yeah,
about
because
I've got to
Ruben
figure
can't
out
really
a
get
mannequin's
what is
reaction.
what is the mannequin's disgust or unsettling thing. So I guess Brannister probably kind of goes no, I'm okay okay maybe I think I'm okay. Trying to hold it in, so to
Um,
speak.
I just kind of see Ruben just
Okay.
falling apart.
I think I just threw up in my mouth a little.
No, Ruben does something a little bit different. Um, you guys see Ruben open up his chest cavity, literally, as he pulls out both of his eyes and places them inside, locking it up. He unscrews his head, shakes it around a little bit, plops it back on, pulls out one eye, starts rubbing it, pulls out the other, rubs it, pops them back in. He's like, "I'm sorry, I needed a moment."
After
You
after
okay?
after Brannister sees Ruben do that, he kind of goes, I might throw up again.
Oh, and just you
that is
okay?
definitely something you don't see every day.
So, all right. Well, that was interesting. All right, continue on. You have quite the conversation to ahead of you.
I was actually about ready to say he takes out his eyes, tries to like wipes him
Right,
off,
wipes
throws
him
them
off with
back,
a
Can't
but he
breathe.
doesn't breathe.
right, wipes him off with a cloth.
Uh,
Is that not a member of your clan also?
Yes. Just a
Oh,
little weird one.
hmm. You have not grown accustomed to his mannerisms yet?
He's just as new as I am.
Oh, I see.
He says, I say, Brannister says, so what brings you to this part of the Feywild? Um, and again, thank you for the assist.
Oh, I brought them here actually. Yes, I'm leading them that way.
Oh,
Or,
well.
no, yes, that way.
So that's what they mean by lucky rabbit's foot.
Well, hmm, I don't know if I'm lucky, but I will definitely test that out. Well, we survived this battle, so I must be lucky.
You were lucky for me, my man, my good cousin.
Luck or
Oh,
skill.
I don't believe I recognize. No, no, no. No one in my family has ever um mated with an elf.
He says, oh no
So
no no no,
I
we're
do not
all
believe you're
cousins. We're all
cousins.
cousins. I just refer to everyone that way.
Oh, oh,
And luckily you
wait.
helped me dispatch of our larger cousins, and I think they had it in for me toward the end there.
Hmm. Yes,
Soil
it is
starts
very
wandering
good
around
that we came along.
towards the bugboard bare body.
Okay,
Saying,
do I notice this?
I don't know. Naked DC 12 perception check unless you're
Is
passive up there.
21.
You absolutely notice him over there.
hang on.
Uh, I say your friend is heading over toward that other meal, perhaps. I think I'll stay over here.
Hmm.
So new guy points out the soil's heading towards the bugbear. Does
Hang on. Quiz dropped from the call.
Oh yeah, I see
Oh.
that. Okay, shit.
and nah.
All right. Thanks for dropping by there, sir. ago he sent that. He's probably already gone. But oh yeah, he's already gone. Oh well, missed him. I'll have to tell him next time.
Anyway,
Okay, so we're waiting on Quentin to rejoin call maybe, or he might be resetting
It said
his.
the signal cut out, so I'm talking, trying to figure out
uh,
what's going.
There
Oh,
he
yeah,
is.
yeah.
There we go.
All right. So yeah, uh, new guy points out that soil is heading towards a bugbear body.
better at
Hello?
the nest.
Mm.
We can hear you.
Hello, we can hear you.
Like the echo.
Finally!
All right. Soil is
So-
going to presumably eat another bugbear.
Yes, apparently that was the appetizer, and he's going for the main corpse now.
So I'm guessing you're all looking at him.
Would you like me to get one for you, leader?
I would prefer to allow soil to do what soil does best, and that is whatever soil wants. Personally, I don't have any sort of inclination to prevent soil from doing what soil wants at this particular time, since it doesn't necessarily hurt any of us.
Okay, it doesn't. Give me them horror checks. As he starts licking the bugbear's fingers.
Once again, wisdom saves.
I'm gonna turn around and look away. Can I get an advantage?
All right, so first one's Elwyn, second one is Ruben.
Nice, nice.
I didn't need an
You're-
advantage.
you're
I'm
all-
just looking away. I'm looking away. I'm looking away.
You're all steady enough to be able to handle it as he, consumes this bugbear too. Which he immediately goes, soil, too full, and plops down on his butt for a minute.
Yes, I would agree. That was quite the meal.
Would you like to heal up, take a short rest, maybe? Long rest?
I could use a moment for sure.
Use a long rest would be nice to recover my one missing spell slot.
Yeah,
Well,
Ruben, meanwhile, is almost tapped out of everything.
Elwyn just slowly returns to normal. It's like, oh, okay. It seems things are safe right now, so
We could go over here off the
Rick?
road, maybe, and set up a little camp if you wanted.
things did not go so well last time we tried to set
I
up.
was about ready to say. Do either of you know how to avoid the bubbling fog?
Ah, the bubble fog.
Well, you just don't touch it. Everybody knows that.
We
Hold on,
tried.
hold on. Do. There it is.
You good?
There you go.
Hmm?
Yeah.
I amuse myself.
All right.
Mhm.
That's
What we normally do is just we hide under the trees.
it. Kind of surrounded us.
Yeah, well, if you're carried up, well, the branches will pop the bubbles.
We tried.
I was in the middle of tying a rope around my waist and a tree when a bubble came up, grabbed me, and lifted me into the sky.
Oh, you didn't make it to the tree yet.
Oh, okay. Forget everything that I said. Let's just re-edit time and space for a moment.
Let's
I-
just take a rest.
All right, where you want to rest at?
Ruben actually says, Mr. Hoptuit, about how much further do we have to go?
Oh,
Another hour.
I would say about an hour, depending on how fast we walk.
Would it be feasible to rest there a little bit easier? Would the hazards here be worse than there, or what would you say?
To be honest, I've never been there. I just know how to get there. So I don't know what type of dangers await. But I'm sure you can handle it. You seem very capable.
We're going to have to get a few things straightened out whenever we take a rest. Number one, I am not that capable.
Well, you are the leader.
I am only the leader based on your perception due to the ownership of this scarf. That is all.
He says, "Well, I don't." Brannister says, "Well, I don't know what kind of magical scarf you got there, but you took out 2 bugbears by yourself there. I saw."
He's quite strong.
Even though it was just a killing blow, you know.
People notice the
Brub-
kills.
Bruben actually finishes in saying, I did not kill them. I merely called their number. You and others did the work that I could not. That's all there is to it. The majority of my strength came unfocused on one. Even the one that began to run away, the only reason it died is simply because of everyone else's work. I would not be the position that I am if it wasn't for relying on the skills of others. Believe me, you do not want to know about my personal skills.
Yes.
I've seen him basically blow someone up. Trust me on that.
Well, honestly, what's currently perking my interest is whether or not a bugbear of the material plane differs
How did
that
I
much from a bugbear
switch
from the
with Joe?
Feywild.
Can we
Elsewise, I
take
would
a
be over
moment?
there with Soy.
Can we take a moment to recognize Bruben, Slayer of Bugbears, right? Published of mannequins. The level of humility of this walking, talking Barbie doll is unbelievable. I'm sorry, Ken doll. Yeah. He's more a GI Joe with the kung fu grip, right? It's great. Like they're like, okay, I killed him. I killed
I think
him.
of
No,
him
I
more
didn't do
like
enough,
a
guys.
Swiss Army knife.
Swiss Army Man. Yes.
He's got more gadgets than R2D2.
He doesn't have that much. That's the deal. Bruben, you say he's humble. No, Bruben's just severely logical. That's all that Bruben is. But
When
then Bruben says,
applied in the
believe me, if you
proper
thought...
direction,
There you go. Fix that a little bit.
even logic
Oh.
can
Oh
seem
no,
humble.
I'm trading place with Elwin right now. Hold on.
You're fixing the cameras a bit.
Yeah, everybody is off of a thing right
Well,
now.
yeah, because
Because you're both
camera-
off camera. Yeah, so
So,
Yeah.
whenever anybody goes off camera, it slides the cameras around.
Bruben just says, believe me, if you think what dear little Soil is doing is disgusting, you would not want to know what my interest with those bodies would be.
Well, he is only eating them. What is disgusting about feeding?
Carving the meal, my friend.
Oh yes, we carve what we
There we go.
eat, of course. Any civilized person would.
Soil isn't carving them.
And
Oh,
I
yes,
wouldn't be eating
I
those.
don't
He's
believe
eating
he's
them whole.
civilized.
so
Rick-
long rest, short rest, over by the trees, under the trees, fire, no fire.
Bruben's leaving it up to the group at this point.
I think a long rest is in order, maybe.
Under the trees.
Yeah.
If the bubbles come back.
Well, yeah, we'll
Yes.
try to do like a. I think we should try to do like maybe a small fire, you know, like a small like cold fire kind of thing.
Soil's gonna curl up under this bush right here.
We could let the light of the moon shine on us. We don't need a fire.
We need it for warmth. The moon doesn't warm people.
Oh yes, it does.
Not
If
in
the
my-
rays of the moon,
Not in my experience.
As Soil goes over towards Soil, Bruben goes over towards Soil for a moment, and offers Soil the rope and just says, "In case those bubbles come back, why don't you wrap yourself around that bush, at least so that way you wouldn't fly away too far. That's what we were going to do as well, more than likely."
I have my own rope that we can use if need be.
Right. Oil will take the rope. Ooh, look, who's building a fire?
Me, I'm building a fire.
Right. You gonna make a survival check for that?
Sure. See if I can light. See if I can light a fire.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
All
He lights
right.
a fire.
Now that's a
Right.
file.
That's how you guys went to start a fire. Half the party took off and never even got a fire.
Ruben, meanwhile, is trying to look at his busted hand, realizing he can't get the fingers to move properly.
Do you need help with that?
Unfortunately, I do. I lack the skills or the tools around material-wise to fix this. I would
Let me
greatly
see what I can
appreciate it. I would greatly appreciate it.
do. Would that be Tinker's tools, I guess?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Did we ever figure out my proficiency bonus? I don't think we did. I have 2. Okay, that's a 2 bonus for proficiency, so... probably... input value. It wants me to do an attribute, which I think in this case would either be Dex or Intelligence. I'm just doing a roll with the Tinkerer's tools. I think that would be Intelligence.
There should be a. Oh, you mean you're querying which one? Yeah. It's up.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's up to
I'll do Intelligence.
Yeah. It's up to
That's a
depending on
15
what you're wanting to
to
do.
repair the hand.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that seems intelligence to me.
Just gonna work on it as much as I can, see if the 15 works.
Luckily, there is also a reference called the right hand.
It's just like the right hand, only the opposite.
Can I see, just for reference, to make sure I don't alter anything?
You notice that Bruben, all of a sudden, on his his missing stump of his right hand, all of a sudden brings out the notorious Dr. Buttons as he offers you his left hand for reference.
Okay.
The small little wizard sock hand puppet is back on his shield.
Dr. Buttons, is that what his name?
Dr. Buttons, the hand puppet that we got from the carnival, that Ruben basically uses as a replacement hand, just using mage hand.
I mean, when you bring a knife and it's a part of you, it makes sense to give it at least some sort of a sheath.
Yeah.
I look. Brannister looks around at this group, and he says, "You know, I've lived in this weird Feywild for about 200 years, and this is about the weirdest I've seen."
Well,
Ruben looks to Brannister and holding up Dr. Buttons, which Dr. Buttons is facing backwards. Ruben nonchalantly casts Mage Hand, and the head of Dr. Buttons slowly turns 180 as Ruben says, "Oh, believe me, friend, you haven't seen anything." Because Brannister would probably know that Ruben only has a single sharp blade under that thing, and no means of having this puppet's arm and body move around.
Man. So Brannister's probably weirded out.
you'll get used to it. So, how did you end up in that position? I mean, usually I can't imagine getting attacked by 5 bugbears is common.
Well,
Even a
I
place that is
was
dangerous.
getting ready to set up camp actually,
Ah, comforting.
and then he kind of like looks like, oh yeah, maybe maybe it wasn't a good idea to set up camp here after all. And then he kind of shrugs. He kind of shrugs, and he's like, hindsight.
I'm just gonna focus on fixing the hand.
Oil starts to snore.
Fair enough.
I
Pops?
believe he has the right idea. I'm gonna wait until I see the moon peek out, and then I
Mm-hmm.
will go to sleep as well.
Okay. All right.
Do you think it's gonna eat us eventually?
As long as we keep him happy, I don't know.
We
If I
can only hope that it.
if I hear Elwyn say that, I say, well, we don't have to be faster than him. We just have to be faster than the nearest bugbear.
Comforting. Just keep soil fed, and we should be okay.
Understand it when he ate that thing, it was like his mouth just disjointed, like a South Park Canadian almost, and like he like stretched up and like just swallowed the whole bugbear whole.
I'm picturing like some
It's
kind
quite
of
a horrific
weird
sight.
snake thing, dislocated jaw snake thing, like a cartoon almost.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very, very, very not prime material.
Bruben looks to Elwyn and just the rest of the group and simply says, "Since Soil seems to be on good terms with us, so long as it turns out that it's beneficial to Soil, that every single so often Soil gets something to eat, then we prove beneficial to Soil's continual partnership with us. At least until we can find someone or something that might be able to help us identify what Soil is and see if it would be a benign or malevolent entity."
I've I've been trying to keep track of the eccentricities of soil. I still can't figure out what it is. I. It's unnerving, but it hasn't presented a danger to us yet. So we should hopefully be okay.
So, I suppose some better introductions are needed to be made. Would that
Yes.
be fair to say? Who would like to go first?
I say, well, I'm Brennister Bronzeheart. I live here in the Feywild. I've kind of an outcast, so I've took up to this region, just wandering around from place to place, and happened to be here. And after today's events, if you wouldn't mind, I would like to possibly accompany you guys wherever you're headed, just to have some safety in numbers.
Better to travel with a group than alone.
Especially with one with skills such as yours. Your your foray into the front line was definitely noticed. Well done.
Say, well, thank you. I tried.
Mr. Hop to it, your contributions did not go unnoticed as well. You were,
Oh, I'm sorry.
dare I say, dare I say, very keen to throw yourself in front of my health, but I assure you, you should need to protect me should your own life be in danger. In case you haven't necessarily noticed, I'm not exactly a normal living creature.
Yes, but it is my job to protect the leader.
Hmm. Who is it that dictates your job?
The leader.
Then I have already given you your new mission, haven't I?
My new mission is to protect myself.
Your new mission is to protect yourself should the need arise. Be sure to help those who are in need of help. I shouldn't be your top priority. Yourself should be your top priority.
So, so if you guys aren't from here, how did you happen to be by here? I mean, aside from the bubble fog, before the bubble fog.
Um, have you heard of the Witchlight Carnival?
Ah, yes, yes, okay. I believe I have.
We got some help getting here through there.
Never been myself. I'm not good with not good with the public.
Neither am I, but sometimes you do what you need to do when you've lost part of yourself.
Are you missing a limb too? Should I get another hand?
Not a limb,
Oh,
mentally lost something.
oh, oh. Was it some of my friends?
No.
Oh, some other bandits?
No, it wasn't people either.
Oh,
You see Brannister get very quiet at the mention of loss, and he says, "Yes, yes, loss is a powerful thing."
Indeed, it is.
I suppose we should introduce ourselves too, right?
It would be fair sport.
Yes. Well, I'm Elwyn, a something of a traveling novice inventor, um, uh, trying to figure out how to do things without much of a mentor to guide.
mm,
I suppose it's my turn then.
Yes.
I am Ruben Vrezio. As far as to what I am, the best way I can explain is that I was a soul that was reborn. Whoa. Ha! Uh, I was a soul that was reborn into this body. As far as I can tell, my consciousness has only been active for the past, 6.5 months by now. I don't have much recollection of what I once was, but I do have a knowledge of the skills I currently have. Most of them involve, above all things, how to take things apart, and mild understanding of how to put them back together. Up until recently, I had no earthly clue as to what my origin used to be, but apparently now I used to be a high elf of some kind.
mm.
Brannister says, "Yes, that explains a lot. Your craftsmanship is exquisite.
I don't know if it's mine.
Well, the craftsmanship of you, it, I'm not sure how to address that."
Exactly.
Speaking of, I'm gonna hand back the hand, which I presume a 15 was enough to fix it.
Sure.
Um, Here. It should be back in working order as before.
Ruben clicks it back into place. He twists the wrist full 360, bends the fingers back and forth.
They all
Yes.
bend down but one.
Ah. Well,
Right, yeah.
little be said about certain sticking joints, shall we?
A bit of oil should fix that if need be.
Oh, I'll be sure to get some somewhere.
Oh, I have some oil.
Thank you. Ah, well. Ask for Providence and it shall arrive. Isn't that right, my finely furry friend?
Oh, yes. But I am not Providence.
You were given to us blessed by the guidance of the moon, were you not? Providence is what I would define that as.
I've never known the moon by that name. I will jot it down.
So, something we probably should address. Do any of you have any enemies that we should be aware of here?
No, but I'm just kind of scared of that goblin thing over there.
Hmm.
As discussed, I'm not sure if I would consider soil an enemy. A potential future threat, maybe, but not an enemy.
Um,
Enemy
there've
is
been quite a
this
few
conscious
like
malice.
fraud, but none here, none present.
None that I'm aware of, but I do not, I do not fit in well back home.
I see. Well,
There's
luckily for us, any enemies that I have on the material plane don't know I'm here.
Oh,
I believe
so
I'm
so
virtually untraceable. So
you're not from here.
No, we aren't.
material.
Material plane is where we hail from.
Ah, okay. Well, that is interesting. So Evermeet then?
Not quite. I'm not sure.
I
Uh,
believe that's the name of our home realm, isn't it, Joe?
is it?
Well, Evermeet is an island where the elves usually travel to the Feywild from. But
No, we traveled through the Witchlight Carnival, as I said.
oh, so
I've been a wanderer. I'm not from any one particular place, and I don't stay so long as I've, well, left a reason for people to hunt me down.
and what about you, Lucky?
I believe that's you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, my name is Mr. Hops to it. Pleasure meeting you.
I think I'll stick with Lucky.
Hmm. Yes, you might call yourself lucky. Yes.
Hops to it. Hops to it. Hops to it.
Rather convenient name.
And you're from the Feywild?
Oh yes, I am from. Actually, I am from nearby here. Hmm.
Ah, perhaps we were hasty in creating this campfire when we could have been there. But
Oh no, that place doesn't. Hmm. I have a new leader now. My old leader is dead.
ah, yes, the magical scarf.
Yes, yes.
Hmm.
Long
A
story.
magical scarf. A magical scarf that seems to only have one particular power, and that is allegiance.
Mantle of leadership, sir. Very well. If the rabbit will follow you, I am good enough to follow you too.
Are you fair with this, Owen?
I I've never been much of a leader myself, so I'm fine with that.
They share
Understood.
leadership.
Huh?
Hmm?
No, your audio kind of cut out there weird. I don't know what you said.
I was speaking to Brinstein? Brinstein?
Brannister?
Yes. Well, they share leadership.
Ah, oh,
She actually worked under him, but she says that
He.
well, I'm sorry, he
It's
claims that
yes.
that they share leadership,
he claims that they share
but only
leadership.
one has the scarf.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I believe in the ideology that every member of a group contributes. Elwin has his technical know how and knowledge. Not only that, as you can already see, Elwin can actually fix parts of me if I need it. Meanwhile, Mr. Hop to it seems as though that you have an extensive knowledge of this land as well as, well, your knowledge of the moon may prove invaluable. And as
Yeah.
was already said, Mr. Bannister, your knowledge of tactical advantages as well as your combat skills make you an invaluable member of this team. Myself, I'm more known for more nefarious purposes, let's say. So we all contribute.
So,
nice.
well, yes, sir. I will do my best to make sure you don't get lost.
I would greatly appreciate that indefinitely. Now, something else that needs to be addressed. The final thing that I can think of. How are your opinions of hags?
Well, I knew a hag once. I traded with hag many a times. You just need to get on their good side,
What about
or
Hag?
their good eye. Sometimes they have. Well, anyway, I'm sure you know what I'm talking
And you, Mr. Barrister?
I'd rather not trade, or associate with hags, preferably. The dark fae, and well, I'm a summer fae, and I am more summery.
Well,
I see.
you could say that we're here looking for a hag. Um, not we're looking for a specific one
Oh,
right now.
that is unfortunate. Let me think. Joe, would there be a chance I would know of anything of any hags in the area?
Oh, absolutely.
Should I make like a
Absolutely.
history check or something?
Yeah. Let's go that way.
I actually have it down on my sheet as to the main hag we need to go see.
Revlorna Brightstraw.
Yeah.
That is the one.
Oh, okay. So I got a 22 for history check, so I might would know something.
Yeah, you'd probably know that they would just have to go to the palace of the. Wait, where is she? Where is she? You're in Tither. Heather, where are you? Yeah. Anyhow, yeah,
But
yeah. You've heard of her. You've heard of her.
Okay, so I say, well, I kind of know the direction. I think I have heard of that one. Most unfortunately, we have to discuss things or talk to them. But
Well, I'm hoping that things don't have to get violent, but that's who we're looking for.
well, I will help out as well as I can.
Thank you. Any assistance means a lot.
very well. How about for now we all try and get a little bit of shut eye? I'll keep watch throughout the night. It's not really a choice as much as it is I have nothing else to do. I don't sleep as you others. And just to ensure some things for us, Brubin cast a little prestidigitation, allowing a very thin scent of ethanol to catch from the air as the flame begins to, instead of change color, or instead of change heat, begins to change color to a very deep, almost imperceptible blue.
Hmm.
Okay.
Changes the composition to where the flame is a bit darker,
Yeah, yeah,
or not as easily seen through the night.
yeah.
They don't allow me
Yeah.
to
All
tint it
right.
blue, right?
All
Eh,
right.
close
So you're gonna take watch then, and everyone else is gonna get a long rest, and then
Yeah.
you
I mean,
just
I only
yeah.
have to transfer 4 hours, so
So
enough.
And
you're gonna go into your
Bruben has his deathless nature. He basically can, while still conscious, take a long rest
I
right,
know.
right.
effectively.
All right. So well, you'll be able to go through the night fairly uneventful. Um, it's nice, quiet night. You hear the chirping of crickets and the noise of frogs and whatnot, tree frogs and you know winged frogs and dragonflies, and, all the things you see at night, lightning bugs,
I'm imagining winged frogs, dragonflies, fly dragons,
owl bears.
Plenty of
I mean,
interesting stuff.
screaming mimes, quiet mimes.
so you're all you can successfully full long rest out. Get yourselves back to full health, get your abilities back up. And
Alrighty.
I'm just fixing. So I have to do long rests for two sheets right now.
Yes,
yes,
because
yeah.
for some reason I've tried 4 times, and Roll20 does not want to load up at all. And I don't know what the hell is going on that my Discord is working, but that isn't.
So I'm gonna be intermittently like muting because I have food. I
All
don't want
right.
that
Well,
to pick up on the mic.
it's quarter two. We could just pick up next session at the end of the long rest.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
good.
Thanks for having me, you guys. I
All right,
Appreciate
you're
it.
gonna be with us next time.
Yep, 2
then?
weeks. Yep, 2 weeks.
Perfect. Great.
And
Great. Well,
which will be the 29th.
perfect.
Yeah, that should actually work well with me too.
All right. All right. Good
Yeah,
deal.
that should
All
be
right.
fine.
And anybody else that's watching or anybody else that sees this, don't forget to stop by tomorrow too at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard for No Good Deed campaign.
Yeah.
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 Do we
I'll
want to
be
raid
doing.
somebody? I don't know anybody to raid, but we could find somebody maybe.
Yeah. Raid somebody. Raid
Raid.
some.
I know of a few people, but they probably wouldn't appreciate it.
Oh. Uh-oh. Let's see. Who do we got here? We got ADHAD Adventures. Deathmatch Dungeon. We'll go to D20 Deathmatch. Let's do that. How about that?
D20 deathmatch.
Dun, dun, dun.
D10. We're gonna raid D20 Deathmatch. D-E. Yeah. I gotta spell it right first. Hopefully that's working. There we go. D20 Deathmatch in 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Raid now. Raid now. Alright. Alright. Have a good one, guys.
All right. Take care.
See